Hey guys, it's Kelsey, and today we are celebrating Virginia Walker's opening of her Etsy shop. It is called Confessions of a Paper Addict, which is a cut file shop. I will link it in the description along with her Facebook group. But yeah, so today we are all picking one of the cut files from her shop. I am super grateful to Khristina who cut this for me because I do not have an electronic die cutting machine, but I was tickled when I found out I got to do this with them and that she would send it to me, because you guys know how envious I am of everyone who uses these, and Virginia's definitely one of them. She has a lot of awesome pages using cut files on her page. She is the first one listed in the hop. I'm listing everybody below, and make sure you check everyone out. I think Ashley Johnson is after me if you're doing them in order. But yeah, I saw this star one. It's called Star Background, and that's the one I picked. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, that's the one I'm going with. I have to. This is an awesome, versatile, cute cut file, and it would be awesome. Like, I see it for boy pages, but it's also sweet for girl pages. It'd be awesome for outdoor pages. I'm using it because I'm a nerd, for a Harry Potter page, because who doesn't want stars on a Harry Potter page? And I haven't done a Harry Potter page in a really long time, so I was due for one. So I am using these two American Crafts papers. I know the star one is 1 I'm not quite sure where the brick pattern came from, but you mean brick wall, you gotta think of platform 9 3/4, Diagon Alley, all that good stuff. So that's my background, and then the star print, I'm just going to back all of those stars in that star print. So I split this up a lot because it took forever. It wasn't bad, but my problem was I didn't want to get pencil or pen or anything on this beautiful cut file because I can't recut one myself if I mess this one up. So I was very careful with it, and I would protect it with my life at this point. So because I didn't want to get any pen or pencil on it when I was tracing the inside of it, I gave generous margins when I was cutting it out, since my pencil marks didn't go to the edge of the star. That way, what I'm doing here, I had to go back and clean it up a lot because I had a lot of overlap from where I didn't trace it out correctly, but that's my bad. If I would have sucked it up and just traced the inside of the star like a normal person, then that wouldn't have been an issue. But I was so terrified to mess up this cut file because it's the only one I got of this, and I love it, so I didn't want to mess it up. So I'm going through and keep cleaning that up. This is the majority of my process, which is why I sped it up so much. But I think it looks so cool. It's so Harry Pottery without being Harry Pottery. Like, I have Harry Potter, like, actual scrapbook paper, but I didn't want to use it for this one. When I saw this star print, I saw this and I couldn't not do this with the brick wall and the constellations, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever. Oh. So yes, I'm just cleaning up all my edges so there's none of that star print overlapping the outside of the stars. And then I'm going to glue that to the back of that brick paper. And actually, I'm going to pop it on foam first. This took forever too. But I really wanted that dimension. I really like when people put dimension on their cut files. And so you kind of get that depth and that shadow of the paper behind it. I think that always looks really cool. So I'm doing that. I cannot tell you how excited I am to have a cut file right now. I was like a little kid on Christmas when it came. I'm so happy. Every time I look at this page, it makes me so happy. You guys are the only ones who will understand. That's the only reason I even mentioned that. But this is super cheap, just dollar store craft foam. I'm just hacking it up to get on those stars and making sure it doesn't overlap anywhere. It's pretty thin foam, so it's nice because it doesn't add a huge amount of dimension, but you still get that depth and that shadow. So yes, doing that. And then on the back of that, I'm using Tombow Mono Multi, just because in case for any reason I need to pull this cut file off, I don't want it to tear because I'm being overly protective of it. So you'll see that in a minute. I'm using this Freckled Fawn chipboard, gold glitter, and raw chipboard frame. I'm just painting the raw chipboard white on the areas that are gonna overlap. But it's Harry Potter. I needed something magical and glittery and pretty. So I pulled out some gold glitter things. So I'm gonna layer that frame up behind my picture. Now you see me putting that Tombow Mono Multi glue. I'm going to let it dry first so that it's not permanent and it's just sticky. That way, if for some reason I need to pull this cut file up, I'm not gonna tear the paper or ruin the cut file or anything, because that would just be the worst thing ever for me anyways. So while that's drying, I'm just going to pop the gaps between that frame up on some foam so it all lays flat. And then I am going to layer a doily behind that frame as well. I just wanted it all to lay flat, so I'm just making sure, because that chipboard frame's behind there, that it all is on a even field, so when I glue it down, nothing is going to dip or bend or look funny. And then I also pull out my gold glittery enamel dots, because I figured if I'm using the gold frame, I'm going to need some gold glitter in some other areas. So I'm just putting those out so I don't forget about them. And then of course you need gold glitter title, so I'm pulling these ones out. I'm just calling this my happy, because anyone who knows me knows I am a huge Harry Potter nerd. This picture is about, this is what my sister gave me for my birthday this past year, and I was so excited. There's these socks. It says, Master has given Dobby a sock, and then the other sock it says, Dobby is free, and that is just the coolest thing ever. I wear them all the time, but only in my house, because I'm really worried if I wear them like outside of the house, something horrible will happen to them. So those are house socks. And then she gave me this awesome little mug that's in the shape of a cauldron. It has really nice gold foiled Hogwarts crest on the front. And then this candle right here, it's called a divination class. It smells so good. I have it sitting on my bookshelf next to my craft desk so I can just smell it. I never want to light it and I never want to use it. I just want to smell it. It smells so good. But she gave me this little Harry Potter themed birthday present and I love it. I love everything about it. So I wanted to make sure I scrapbooked it. And then I tried to cluster these gold enamel dots, but then I was like, you know what? It needs to be more, I just want a little glitter around the whole page. So I ended up tucking them in behind the cut file, and I think that looks super cute. It emphasizes the dimension, but then you get those little peaks of the gold glitter, and I really, really like that. And then here we go. I'm glad I used the Tombow Monomulti because it was really bothering me after I glued this down. I was like, oh, I really wish I did some like gold Heidi Swap color shine like on the diagonal behind all these layers. It really needed a little bit of mixed media, and I like the extra shimmer. So yeah, I took the cut file off very carefully. You can see the state of that paper because I was like, I don't care about the paper. I have another brick paper if this one really gets messed up. I'm protecting this cut file. So yeah, you can't tell really after I'm done because after I lay the cut file down, the other paper flattens out again. But yes, this whole process, I kind of did it all a different way than I usually would because I had to protect this cut file. But it is so stinking cute, you guys. I love it so much. I can't wait to watch all the other hop videos and see what everybody else did and whatever they used. She has a huge selection in her shop, and there's a discount code you can use as well. I'm gonna have that at the end of the video, but there's like a lot to choose from. She has a really good selection. She's got like cute little dinosaurs, but she's got hearts. She's got like, I mean, the list goes on and on, so I'm not even gonna try and list it all, but check it out because lots of cute cut files. And yes, if I had an electronic die cutting machine of my own, I would be in trouble because I would probably buy them all. So yeah. But here's the finished page. I really like all the gold sparkles. I did try and keep it simple. I really wanted this page to be all about this cut file, so I didn't want to cover it up too much. And this page didn't really need very much. That cut file does all the work for you, and that's why I really like pages with them. Just does it all for you. So here's the discount code WELCOME10. You get 10% off of your order, and that is good through the end of March. So I will link her Etsy shop below. I will link her Facebook group below, and then make sure you check out everyone else who's doing this hop. I cannot wait to watch everyone else as well. So I hope you guys have a good day, and thanks guys for watching. Bye.